Alright, guys, what is going on? Wait, yeah, let me get this out of here. Wait. Let me get this out of here. Image 3. Yeah, can I just delete this stuff? How do I get this out of here? Hold up. Alright. I'm going on here. I was not playing a stream today by any means. I was not playing a stream, guys. But these games are insane right now. I don't even have a title on this stream. I'm just streaming, man. I'm just streaming. I'll update that stuff later. We don't need to know. I'm taking this down because I haven't streamed since the Niners Cardinals game, so taking all this stuff down, remove. Bang, bang, bang. Let's get the chat displayed. But yeah, got no clue if the audio is working. I've just been sitting down the last 3 hours watching the Alabama-Georgia game and the Penn State-Oregon game. I made like one video, and here we are, man. Here we are. All right, overtime right here. Think we're doing a little coin toss, something like that. Georgia, Bama, 2:50 to go. And wait, let me get my other computer. Wait. Got my other computer, guys. That hurt. Yo, did I just break my finger somehow? I just jammed my fingers so badly. Ah. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, ow. Ah. I don't know if you guys could see that. I just jammed my fingers so badly. My fingers are like split. I think I just broke my finger, guys. I'm not even lying. I think I just broke my finger. Oh, I felt that crack. I don't know if you could hear that. I definitely felt it. I didn't really hear it, but dude, that really hurt. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna dog it out. All right, here we go though. Penn State started with the ball in overtime. Let's go. Sorry if you're in the chat right now. I'm getting it set up. So I've got absolutely no clue what's going on. And yeah, the name of this stream is My Broadcast. My Broadcast. Alright, so 17 all, guys. It's second down for the Nittany Lions for Penn State. And I'm getting the chat displayed. Here we go. I'll be live for like, I don't know, maybe as long as these games take, and then some, because we're going to talk some NFL ball maybe after. My finger hurts so badly. And the bad thing is I broke this finger like 2 years ago too. What's going on? Is my finger good? Yo, I don't know, man. That really hurt. I was holding my computer and my phone in the same hand, and then I opened the door, and it just like, my finger just like jammed. I don't know how. This is a handoff, left side, makes a man miss to the pylon, and he's down to about the 3. And Penn State set up first and goal. I'm just going to move that over because I don't care about watching this Stanford-San Jose State game. I really don't. Alright, anyways though, guys. Currently we've got 2 college football games. Georgia Bama, I believe, Georgia Bama 2-minute timeout, I believe. Penn State trying to take their first lead since 3-0 from the 4-yard line. Here we go. Aller under center. Takes the snap, hands it off, up the middle. It is a touchdown. Penn State leads. They take the lead over Oregon. It's their largest lead of the game. This Penn State whiteout's going nuts right now. Penn State whiteout going nuts. This is also going to be a good time to edit the titles. Edit the titles of the stream. I'm just going to close out of YouTube so I can actually see what I want to see. Penn State leads. Are they going to go for 2? I think you just got to kick the extra point, right? You just got to kick the extra point. I mean, like, there's nothing else. Here we go, extra point. This is a major extra point. Lefty kicker right here. Reminds him of myself, even though I'm not a kicker and never have been. Good snap, good hold. Kick is money right down the middle, guys. 24-17, Penn State leads. 24-17. Live reactions to endings of of Oregon, Penn State, and Alabama, Georgia. All right, that is set right there on the broadcast. We got 2:23 left in the Bama and Georgia game. Bama's got the ball up 24-21. Yeah, hey, Penn State leads. Penn State leads. Wait, are you a Penn State fan, Kyle? Aren't you a Penn State fan? There we go. I just had to adjust that. But we're good. We're good. 24-21, 2:17 to go. Update on my finger. Not looking swollen yet, but it hurts. It's calmed down a bit, though. It doesn't hurt as badly now. But yeah, hey, guys. First breather I've gone to take is that's a carry about 3 yards. I was not planning to stream at all, but, you know, I've kind of just been sitting here, not doing anything. Haven't really recorded anything over the last, hour and a half. So I'm not doing anything, so I might as well stream because I haven't really streamed in 6 days. So yeah, why not? And we got water here. All right, it is 2nd and 7 for the Ducks. 2nd and 7 for the Ducks. You are a Penn State fan. All right, hey, this is a big one right here. From the 22-yard line, Moore is in shotgun, alone in shotgun. He fakes. Moore is going to roll pressure. He fires. It's going to be caught. And it's a first down for the Ducks. Gain of 9 right there. That is his fellow Moore Decorian, the freshman. A big-time catch right there. A big-time catch right there. Ooh, that was risky. That was risky. 2:20 to go. A flag flies in the Georgia-Bama game right now. A flag flies in the Georgia-Alabama game. And got absolutely no clue what it is. We'll have to see. Oh my gosh, guys. Here we go. Moore in shotgun. Backline up behind him from the 14. It's going to be... Oh, it's a fumble! It's a fumble! But he dives on it. Oh my gosh. If Penn State recovered that, that would have been the game. Wow, Winnington fumbled. I assume that was Winnington, right? No, it wasn't Winnington. It was Lamar. Who is that? I don't know. So that is not Oregon's RB1 right now. That just did that. Thankfully, Moore was able to dive on it because that was game right there. Penn State recovered. Wow. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Moore, backline to his left. I think it's that same guy. Moore takes the snap. Moore's going to run. It's a QB draw. He's got blockers in front. Oh, he takes a big hit. Are we going to see a flag? No flag. Oh, my gosh. It's 3rd down. It's 3rd down. 2:08 to go in Bama, Georgia. First down for Alabama. And Georgia's got 2 timeouts to go. 2 timeouts, so they can still get the ball back here. But it's first down, and it's looking like Alabama's going to win this game. What's going on, Jazer the Gamer? It's 11 p.m. Yes, sir, it's 11 p.m. Eastern time right now. That's crazy. For the 12, back line to the right of Moore is 3rd and 8. Takes the snap. Moore, Dante, look, and it's going to be caught. Oh, he's not going to have it, though. It's going to be 4th and 1. Where's the TV remote? Right here. It's going to be 4th and 1 for the Ducks, and the game comes down to this. I've got the Octo box on. I don't know if there's a game going on top right. That was the Washington State and Colorado State game, but I think Washington State started blowing them out. I mean, this is the game right here. This is the game right here, guys. Going to Instagram. I got to get stuff for a post-game video. But wow, I mean, yeah, this is pretty much game. They're looking at that. Oh, that's helmet to helmet. Oh my gosh, they're gonna call that targeting. I think they're gonna call that targeting. They actually might call that targeting. Yo, what? They might call that targeting. Helmet to helmet, they're looking at it, and if it is, that would set Oregon up on Penn State's 1. That would set Oregon up on Penn State's 1. Might be targeting, I agree. I think it might be targeting. I think that it might be targeting. Alright, I've got plenty of stuff. Hey, NC State lost to Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech, that's their first win of the year. It's their first win of the year. What losers, man. Alright, yeah, I'm going to clown NC State in a video in a bit. I'm going to clown them. Okay, though, they're looking at this. It's 4th and 1. I don't know if they're going to call targeting. I don't know if they can overturn that. I don't think they can overturn that. This is game. Bama, Georgia on and at. Here we go. 4th and 1. And Penn State gets a stop. They win another game at the whiteout. Oregon from the 5. They got to get to the 4. This is the send it to double overtime. Dante Moore, back line up to his right now. Takes the snap. Moore's going to run it. He's got the first down. Keeps the game going. Keeps the game moving right now. Big time scramble by Dante Moore. It's a good play call. You do not need the touchdown there. It's not like there's time or anything like that. All you need is a fresh set of downs. All you need. If I'm Oregon, if I'm Dan Lanning right now, I'm running the ball 4 straight times right up their throat, and I'm not even going to think about it. But we could see them try to get the ball, like maybe try to get Sadiq one-on-one coverage with maybe with the safety. So we should see back line up to the left here of Dante Moore. Here we go. Moore takes the snap. Moore's going to fake. It's a shovel pass. He's going to spin, and he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. They answer back. We've got a 1-point game, but it comes down to the extra point. Oh my gosh. Extra point right now, guys. Wait, am I fully caught up in the game right now? Let's see. Multi-view. Lancaster. I'm flipping, playing. I'm just going to restart. All right, there we go. All right, so extra point. Here we go. It's Atticus Sappington. On for the extra point. Last year, he started like 6 games for the Ducks. Here we go. It is good. And that one is going to keep this game moving. All tied up at 24 apiece, guys. All right, Bama, Georgia, 24-21. 24-21 in the Alabama and the Georgia game. Let's see how this game ends. 2nd and 4 right now. So, yeah, if Alabama picks up the first down, then they kneel the ball out. Georgia's got 1 timeout, so Georgia has to get a stop here. Either way, they can melt 40 seconds. Wow. Thank God UNC was on bye this week. Honestly, thank God. Like, if UNC had a 4:30 game during these games, I'll be mad. Like, obviously, I'd rather watch the UNC game than these games, but still, like, I don't want to miss either of these games. Here we go. Back line up to the right here. Simpson, a first down. Gets the underdog win for Alabama. Handoff. Nowhere to go. It's a loss of about 2 to 3 on the play. Georgia defense is strong. They used their final timeout with 1:50 to go in the game. So now Alabama can run it. Obviously, if Georgia stops them, Bama can take it down. Probably with like a 5-second runoff on the actual play now, taking down to about 1:05. Then Alabama would punt unless they decide to go for it on 4th down, which I doubt they would do. And then you got Georgia coming back, no timeouts, so probably have it at their own like 10-yard line, 50 seconds. This still got a lot of time though, and all they have to do is kick a field goal to send this thing to overtime. So Georgia has a chance. I know I'm asking for a lot, but they got a chance. Do you think the Tar Heels are going to beat Clemson? I think it's 50-50. Clemson's not good. Clemson is not good at all. So 100% I can see it happening, but we're not good either. And I don't want to be the guy to hype us up like that. I think we get a 100% win though, because Clemson is not a good football team. They are not good. Is Clemson 1-3 or 1-4? I am forgetting. Here we go, chat. All right. For 1:51 to go, it is 3rd and 5. Penn State Oregon game also. Double overtime here from the 25. Takes the snap. Play action. Dante fakes. Dante steps up. Fires. He's got a guy to the end zone. Touchdown Oregon. First play of this entire thing as Alabama runs it in. Oh my gosh, first down. First down, and Bama's going to beat Georgia. Oh my goodness. They got the running back in the flat. It didn't matter. And Alabama stuns Georgia. Oh my goodness, guys. That is insane, man. That is actually insane. 1:30 to go in this game, and Alabama's going to take a knee, and they are going to win this football game. Anyways, though, here we go. Oregon elects to go for the 2-point conversion from the 3. So, this is major, because if they don't get it, then all Penn State needs to do is kick the extra point, and they win if they obviously score it. Moore's alone in shotgun, takes the snap. Moore looking, Moore firing, intercepted by Penn State. Blockers in front. Oh my gosh, he's rumbling at the 30, 35, 40, and he's finally tackled. Oh my gosh, he fumbled. Really doesn't matter. They're still going all the way to the 49. It's intercepted, and all Penn State needs to do is score a touchdown, and they win this game. Bama's going to take the final knee. They've got that one secured. Oh my goodness, man. Alabama wins. Alabama with the win of the year against Georgia. That is an amazing win for Bama. That is an amazing win for Alabama. I should have started this stream like an hour earlier. I should have started this at 4:30. Like, I should have been live. I could have been live for the last 4 hours, man. Kind of sucks. All right, here we go. Penn State, all they need is a touchdown and an extra point, and they've got it up. Big win for Kalen DeBoer. Anyways, though, back line to the right here of Aller. Takes the snap. Aller looking. Aller throwing. Oh my god, he threw a pick. Oregon wins. He threw a pick, and Oregon wins. Wow. Oh my god. Oregon wins. He threw an interception, and Oregon wins. They beat Penn State. No way, man. That is insane. It's Thiemann again. This guy had a beast of a day. Wow. I'm stunned that was how that game just ended. I am stunned. Oregon goes into Penn State and wins. What a game. What an ending. Hey, now it's time to watch the ending of the Stanford game. Stanford leads 30-29, bro. Come on. How? What are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? Wow, so Oregon's probably going to be top 3. Oregon's going to be probably number 2 in the rankings. Ohio State 1, Oregon 2, Penn State maybe like 6, something like that. Oregon wins a thriller in Penn State, though. I can't believe it ended on a Drew Aller interception. They just can't win big games. They just can't win big games. They have struggled to win big games. And that is how that game ends. That is that. I kind of wanted to see it keep going, but it is what it is, honestly. It is what it is. I kind of wanted to see it keep going. Man. Still can't win a big game. That is a really rough way to lose, though. That is a brutal way to lose. So he throws a pick. Kyle, how are we doing? I wouldn't say Drew Aller's trash, but that's tough. That is tough. Very, very, very tough way to lose. Drew Aller picked off in double overtime. The lone Oregon fan there. That is crazy. All right, I'm going to hang out here for like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. Maybe not 20 minutes, but I should have started the stream earlier because it feels weird to be live for how long I was. 04:21. James Franklin, Penn State fall flat on the whiteout in double overtime. Franklin now drops to 4-21 against top 10 opponents. Another missed opportunity in a big game. Absolutely. Ducks stun Happy Valley. Dude, I want to go to a Florida State game next year. I want to go to a Florida State game so badly. I gotta go into this game and see how it ended. Let's see this. Hi, Junie. Alright, let's see this. Let's see this ending right here, guys. Let's see this ending right here. Because I kind of missed it. Like, I just saw the guy celebrating. Oh, you have to go for 2. I forgot about that. Wow. A walk-off interception. Dude, that is actually insane. That is actually insane, man. A walk-off pick. Dylan Thierman. Holy. Dylan Thierman. No targeting on the play. That is actually an insane ending. Wow, that is insane, man. Alright, so both of these games are done. I thought we were going to be live for like an hour talking ball, but I guess not. I guess not. So crazy. I cannot believe that, Copster. I can't. That was insane. That was insane. I cannot believe that ending. I'm texting one of my friends who's an Oregon fan right now, but I cannot believe that. Do you believe that, man? I mean, that is a brutal way to lose, especially for Drew Aller. Especially for Drew Aller. That's crazy, man. Now can y'all do it in the playoff? Now can y'all do it in the playoff? BTA in their own house. For Oregon or what? For Oregon or what? I mean, that was definitely not BTA, but yeah. Last year against Ohio State, this year against Penn State. Crazy overtime games. I really wanted that Alabama-Georgia game to go into overtime, too. Like, imagine if both of these games went into overtime. Imagine if they both went into overtime. That would be crazy if they both went into overtime. That would be crazy. That would be insane, man. Alright, so I'm going to get all the stuff I need, though, for a video right now. I'll do a Georgia video, and I'll do an Oregon video. I'll be live for like 10 minutes just as I get stuff. Talk to you guys for a few minutes. Let our foot off the gas in the fourth quarter. Should have won in regulation. Who, Oregon? Oregon 100% should have won in regulation. But that was an insane win. Hey, if you're Oregon, I don't care how ugly it was, which that wasn't even ugly. Like, that was an amazing way to win. That's a win in Happy Valley on a whiteout against a team that's ranked number 3rd and you're number 6. Like that's insane. That is insane. Like it does not matter how you win that game if you're Oregon. You win that game, you win that game. Oregon's gonna be number 2 in the rankings next week. It's gonna be Ohio State 1, Oregon 2, not LSU. It's gonna be Miami 3. Miami 3. It's gonna be okay. Dude, a lot of teams lost. Not Florida State. Won't be. I don't think Ole Miss is gonna move up. Maybe Texas A&M moves up to 4. No, I doubt it. I mean, Alabama. Like Alabama's gonna be top 10. Florida State's gonna drop out. We could see Georgia Tech in the top 10. I don't think so. Ole Miss is 100% gonna be top 10. Texas A&M will 100% be top 10. Who's gonna be number 4 though? All right, Colorado BYU is currently going on. I think I'm gonna switch to that game. Get it on. Yeah, we'll just watch that game tonight. Second quarter right now. But what else? Let's take a look at the rankings. Let's take a quick look at the rankings. Oklahoma could be 4. But yeah, who's gonna be the number 4 team in the country? I mean, Indiana could be 4. Texas Tech, they've been hooping recently. So yeah, we will see who's gonna be number 4 in the rankings. But oh my gosh, I cannot believe the ending of that game, man. I honestly just can't. I honestly just cannot. That was the win of the damn year for Oregon. Absolutely the win of the year. Decorian Moore, 7 receptions, 89 yards. He's so good. Ross, amazing. Another great game for him. I got to get one thing for the Bama-Georgia game, and then we got the video. Alabama owns Georgia. I mean, not until last year. Yeah, I mean, they beat them the last 2 years, but Georgia kind of owned them before. Oh, wow. He's got blockers. There he goes. Into BYU territory. Okay. Georgia, Bama. I'm honestly very surprised that Bama won that game. I think Alabama, after the Florida State loss, they have bounced back in a crazy way. They have bounced back in a crazy way, man. An amazing way to bounce back. An amazing way to bounce back. But yeah, there was really no offense in the first half of that Penn State Oregon game. It was all defense. It was 3-3 at halftime. And obviously ended up being 30-24. That's what happens in overtime. I mean, 17-17 going into overtime, right? 17-17, and then, yeah, it was 17-17 going into overtime. That's what you get with those types of games. So that is crazy. That is crazy. I'm going to record my videos on stream because I want to stay on stream. I'm going to record my stuff. Hopefully Sadiq is healthy. Oh, no, he got injured. Who does Oregon play next week? Oregon, don't y'all host Indiana next week? That's going to be another good game. It's going to be another very good game. That should be a top 10 matchup next week, yeah. Should be another top 10 matchup. That should be a very good football game. Oh! Receivers got blown up by that BYU DB. Is BYU ranked? Oh, BYU's 25. I didn't realize BYU was ranked. I mean, I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. Kind of did, kind of didn't. Oh, I just realized I got to get something. No, it's okay. I don't need it. Okay, guys, I'm going to record 2 post-game videos right now. I'll do Alabama, Georgia first. Let's get it. Here we go. Gotta get this set up, guys. Alright, let's get it. Alabama stuns this Georgia crowd in Athens. What a game. Let's talk about it. Here we go. First clip is good. Alright, so Alabama wins 24-21 in Athens, Georgia at Sanford Stadium. This game was very, very surprising. I did not expect it to go the way it did. Obviously, Alabama coming off... No, I'm not saying that. Obviously, Alabama ranked number 17, Georgia number 5, and I thought Georgia's defense was just going to be way too much for Simpsons to deal with. Well, I said Simpsons. I thought that Georgia's defense coming in as the best defense, or arguably top 3 defense in college football, which is going to be way too much for TK Simpkins to deal with in this game. But it obviously wasn't. He had a really good game. There we go, there we go. What am I saying? Hold up. I thought that Georgia's defense was just going to be way too much for TK Simpkins to deal with in this game, but it clearly wasn't. It just clearly wasn't. Here we go. Simpson on this game, 24-38, 276 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns. He looked amazing all game. Meanwhile, Gunnar Stockton just does not throw the ball for Kirby Smart. I don't know why. He attempted 20 passes in this game. That is not a lot of passes at all. He threw a touchdown, 130 yards, just really not too much at all. Ryan Williams didn't do much. I think he had like 40 receiving yards, like 3 receptions. He just didn't have a great game. There we go. But it ultimately didn't matter. I mean, this game was 24-21 for what felt like most of the entire fourth quarter. Georgia couldn't do anything. Bama got the ball back with a few minutes to go in the game. Kind of just ran it down their throats. They ended up getting the game-winning first down and won it in victory formation. What a game, though. This rivalry is so good year in and year out. All right, video number 1 is done, guys. Video number 1 is done. Bama, Georgia. That's not the most high-quality video, I don't think. I kind of did have to record it pretty quickly. But video number 2, Oregon and Penn State. Drop your predictions in the comments. Which one will be longer? I think that Georgia, the one I just recorded, was like 111 or something like that. I think it was 111. All right, here we go. The Ducks storm into Happy Valley, and they win literally probably the game of the year. This game was insane, man. So Oregon wins 30-24. We got blessed by this game going into overtime. Okay. The Penn State crowd was absolutely electric. Obviously, it was the whiteout game. You guys can kind of see the sun setting in the background here. That's just an amazing shot. Like, whoever took this photo, you got to get a pay raise, brother. Okay. And this first half, I cannot lie, was kind of a sleeper. We only had 3 possessions in the entire first. They're kind of long drives. Oregon punted early on. Penn State punted. Oregon turned the ball over on downs. And then right here you see field goal, missed field goal, punt, and the first half. Bang. Amazing QB play. Drew Aller didn't have the best passing game. 14-25, 137 yards, the interception. I'll get into that in a second. Dante Moore, he is elite. The guy's a sophomore. He's going to be at Oregon for at least another year after this year. Okay, bang. And then, not much scoring in the first half at all. Ultimately, 17-17. Penn State gets in the end zone with about 30 seconds to go, sends the game to overtime. Both teams score a touchdown early on. Oregon gets it to start the second. They score a touchdown the first play. Don't get the 2-point conversion, though. And then Penn State gets it. All they got to do is get a touchdown and kick the extra point. And what do? Drew Aller throws an interception. Absolutely painful for Penn State on the first play. Oregon storms into Happy Valley, though. They beat the number 3 Penn State team. They're going to be number 2 in the country next week. What a game, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comments. All right, video number 2 has been recorded. Let's go. Should yell, or Oregon won. You should yell Oregon won in the whiteout. I think I just did that. Well, let's see if I had any other video that I put in to go into this. I don't think so. Wait, what's this? Oh, yeah. Alright, there we go. Both videos have been completed, chat. Going to get these out as soon as possible. They're both loading out of the TikTok app. I'm going to put them in CapCut, and I'll hopefully upload them pretty much right at the same time. I'll probably get the Georgia-Bama one out like 2 minutes sooner. But, they'll be out in probably about 5 minutes each. 3 minutes for Georgia and a couple extra minutes for the Penn State one. I'm going to go to the other room so it loads faster. Let me make sure I'm on the Wi-Fi, though, really quickly, because I might not be. I might not be on the Wi-Fi. Let's see. Just going to close out of the app. Open it back up. Okay, guys. Hey, let me know your thoughts on both of those games in the comments and the other games too. I mean, that Ole Miss game was amazing. So we had tons of good football games tonight. Tons of good football games. I definitely want to do. I definitely want to go to a bunch of these games like next year. Like that would be so much fun. Maybe even this year. Like there has to be a weekend. Maybe like the weekend. What about the weekend of the 11th in 2 weeks from right now? Is there like a good game, maybe in the Midwest, an SEC game that I can go to? Because like UNC's on bye, I can just fly down there. Hey, maybe make a little trip down to Tampa Bay for that Niners Bucks game on that Sunday. That'd be a fire trip. Let's see. Let's see. You know, look up college football. Let's see if there's anything good that weekend. I can't spell to save my life. Okay, there we go. Scrolling down, we're looking at week 7. Florida State, Pitt, no chance. Michigan at USC. That's solid. Georgia, Auburn, Indiana, Oregon. That should be a fun one. Oklahoma, Texas. Do I go to Oklahoma, Texas? Oklahoma, Texas. Ole Miss, Georgia's the next weekend. I think that Oklahoma, Texas would be the front runner. That's a 12:30 game. I kind of want to go to something that's nighttime. What about next week? UNC plays early next week. What if I fly down after the UNC game? I'm kidding. I live on the West Coast. But, hey, Miami, Florida State. Obviously, big game, the ACC. I think Miami wins that one after seeing Florida State last weekend. Vandy, Bama. Obviously, Texas at Florida. That should be solid. Not much week 6. Kind of a boring week. Game day's got to go down to my Florida State, right? It was in Miami last week, but it has to go down to Florida State, right? It really has to. I mean, if it doesn't go to Florida State, then where would it go? Texas A&M? No, it's not a good game. Bama? I don't really care about that. It's not going to Florida. It's definitely not going to Florida. I think game day it has to be. It's a 4:30 start time too, Pacific time. And then game day on the 11th. Is that gonna go to Oregon? That could go to Oregon. That could go to Illinois. Didn't Illinois' big new kickoff last week, so I don't know about that. And today, I think. What else? We're looking at 4:30 start time. Nothing yet. It could be Oklahoma, Texas, Alabama, Missouri. That's a 9 a.m. start. So unless it's like a big noon kickoff type of game, then maybe. I just want to see it. All right, Oregon, Penn State. That game recap is being exported out of CapCut now. There we go. But yeah, I mean, week 8. I'm looking at a good game right now. If you guys are coming in, I'm looking at a good game in the future. Possibly in the SEC that I just fly down to for a day and just vlog it and have like time of my life, man. That's what I'm looking for. 18th. Who does UNC play on the 18th? Oh, right. That's the Cal game on the 17th. So maybe that game's over. Morning flight. Get in there. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got on that week? Louisville at Miami. Look at Ole Miss, Georgia. It's a great game. Tennessee, Bama. Okay. If we can find like a 4:30 my time kickoff, and I get home that night and I take a flight at like 9 in the morning and I get in at like 2. See, it's cutting it too close though. It's too far. I live too far west. Why do I live on the West Coast? Everything for college happens on the East. Alright. Alright. Here we go. My favorite part, titling and uploading. I think the Oregon video is like 15 seconds longer, honestly. There's a little more to talk about. Kind of pay a little more attention just because it was the whiteout. Just because it was the whiteout. Yeah. What about the weekend of the 25th? I think I'm going to be out of town the weekend of the 25th. I'm going to be in LA. My brother's got a basketball tournament. Oklahoma. Yeah, I don't know. There's not many good games that weekend either. Not many. There's only, I mean, Texas A&M, LSU. I want to go to LSU kind of badly. All right, the first. UNC does not play on the first. That's the day after Halloween. Oklahoma, Tennessee. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one. Penn State, Ohio State. Ooh, do I go to that one? Georgia at the Swamp. Oh, that's kind of a nasty game, honestly. That might be a fun one. Vandy at Texas. It's another solid game. There's so many ranked teams from the SEC, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, how about the 8th? How about this weekend? UNC plays Stanford this day. We don't know the time. It's probably going to be a 9 a.m. Pacific time kickoff. Probably 9 a.m. Pacific time kickoff would be my guess. Indiana, Penn State, Oregon, Iowa, Citadel, Ole Miss. Absolutely not. Florida State, Clemson. I think I'll pass. Oh, LSU, Bama. Okay. Maybe we're talking with that game. Maybe we're talking there. Maybe we're talking. You should have 2 mil subs. Hey, I 100% agree with you. I should have 200 million. I'm kidding. But hey, how about we work to get me to 2 million? I don't know if that would ever happen, but that would be sick, man. That would be very sick. Alabama stuns. Wait, number 17, Alabama stuns. Number 5, Georgia in Athens. All right, Alabama, Georgia video. That video is processing, and it's going to be out in a minute. I will record a video that I'll schedule for tomorrow morning, just a Niners video. Maybe I'll just record it. Maybe I'll get up a little earlier tomorrow morning, and yeah, I'll do that. I will do that. I'm like 90% sure that I'll stream the Niners game tomorrow. Not fully guaranteed. I might be going to a friend's house to watch the Niners game. I want to stream it, so I might not go just to stream the game. But we'll see. We will see though. I'm like 90% sure I'll stream it though. I'm not positive I'm going to his house. So if I do stream the Niners game, I'll be live 15 minutes before. I'm not starting at 25 minutes before like the other games. Going deep, pass interference. BYU's gonna get it at like the 20. Looking week 11. How about let's go down to week 12. Weekend of November 15th. UNC goes to Wake Forest. We don't know the time of that game yet. Ooh, TCU, BYU, not a bad game. Texas Christian, BYU, or Birmingham Young or whatever. Oklahoma at Alabama, dude. All these SEC schedules are gauntlets. Number 6, Oregon Storms. Not Storms. Storms into Happy Valley and beats number 3, Penn State. There we go. That video is out too. Alright, we're looking at more games though right now, guys. We're looking at more games. Let's see. Right here, November 15th. There's not really much. New Mexico State at Tennessee. What? UCLA, Ohio State. That's about to be a 70-point win for Ohio State. It's going to be a blowout. That's not even going to be fair. Okay, week 13. How about week 13? Let's see what week 13 has to offer. Florida State at NC State. That wouldn't be bad. USC at Oregon. That'd be a good one. Missouri, Oklahoma. I don't even think USC's going to be ranked next week. I don't think they're going to drop. He is always on one. Alright, there we go. Week 14. How about that? November 20th. If I go to any game week 14. Wait. Okay, good. Just making sure. The Georgia Tech game again is on Friday. We're just making sure of that one. If I go to any game week 14, I'll go to the Georgia Tech game. Obviously, that's going to be an amazing game. Oh my gosh, wait. How far is Georgia Tech to Texas? How far of how long of a flight is it from Georgia Tech College to Texas College? I have to look up college. Let's see. 2 to 3 hours. Hell no, that's not happening. But hey, we got some loaded games. Maybe I skip that, go to Mississippi State, then fly down to Texas after that. That'd be fire. Indiana at Purdue. And BYU looking to get into the end zone here. Half's almost over. LSU at Oklahoma. No, I mean, we'd obviously go to Michigan and Ohio State. I mean, obvious reasons. But yeah, that game at Michigan this year, the big house, it's going to be rocking. What's going on, Lakers for life? How are you doing? Ravens Chiefs tomorrow will be good. 1,000,000% agree. That should be a very, very good game. That should be a very, very good game. Not really gonna be paying attention. Got my Niners on. I think 20 minutes before that game starts. But I'm excited. I'm excited for that one. I think Kansas City is gonna win that game. I think Mahomes is gonna show that the Chiefs obviously aren't the same team and they're not as good, but still, like, I think Mahomes is gonna show that he's still Mahomes, and I think the Chiefs are going to pick up a monstrous win, and I think the Ravens will fall to 1-3. I think the Ravens will fall to 1-3. All right, what other games do we got? That's pretty much it. If I want to say West Coast, I could go to Notre Dame, Stanford, or Oregon, Washington, or I guess UCF, BYU, maybe. UCLA, USC. Give me USC by like 40. Yeah, not too much. Let's see. All right, if I were to do any of these games though, I think I'm staring down the throat. Honestly, like, I'm not even ruling, like, this is actually an option. This has been something I want to do. I think November 1st, Penn State, Ohio State. That's got to be the game. Hopefully both teams don't lose again. Like, hopefully they're both, what would they be going into that game? Hopefully Ohio State's 9-0, Penn State's 8-1, if I did my math right. Maybe 7-1, 8-0. Judy! My dog wants to get some attention. Alright, I think I gotta let my dog out right here. There you go. My finger's still hurting, not as badly though. It's not quite hurting as badly, guys, but oh my god, what games we had today. Let's recap it. Alright, every ranked game. We're skipping over the TCU, Arizona State, and Virginia, Florida State games, because those were yesterday. But both the non-ranked team won. Illinois, USC. Very good game today. I thought that USC was the better team coming into the matchup. The reason why is I just did not trust how I just did not trust Illinois coming in. I'm a big Luke Altmaier fan, really huge. I didn't trust him though. After last week's how do you put that? Just game against Indiana. Notre Dame, Arkansas, not much to talk about. Notre Dame dominates. They're up, I think, 42-7 at halftime, 42-10 maybe. They win 56-13. Georgia Tech obviously survives at Wake Forest. That would have been another crazy upset in the ACC if they lost that game. But, yeah, Georgia Tech able to hold off Wake Forest, going for the win in overtime, and they get the dub. Vandy, they were kind of getting scared by Utah State for a bit. Utah State was playing some good football against Vanderbilt, but Vanderbilt ended up winning 55-35. Very high score, 90 total points in that game. 90 total points in this game, too. Texas A&M wins 16-10 against Auburn. Obviously, that's a joke. But, yeah, I mean, I thought Jackson Arnold's, I think he's a good quarterback. He obviously struggled a lot today, and I'm not sure how they're going to overcome that. Because Auburn is, I mean, obviously they play in the SEC and they got a tough schedule, so they can still easily get into the playoff. Like, if they win. But still, yeah, that's not a game you want to lose if you're Auburn. I think Auburn had that one. I think Auburn had a win there. I mean, they kept it tight, and that was one that Auburn kind of has to win. You want to be in the stream? Yes, Auburn had a great chance to win that one, and they weren't able to win it. Moving on. Ohio State, Washington. Another very intriguing matchup, even though Ohio State just dominated this game. And I mean, I know the stats won't quite show it. Very even game looking at the stats, but Ohio State won 24-6. Their defense is no joke, man. Wait, did Washington score a touchdown? I don't know. No, field goals. Just 2 field goals. Valid. And then, moving on, Ole Miss, LSU. I talked about that in the video. That was a very, it didn't feel like what I thought we were going to get. I thought it was going to be LSU dominating from the line of scrimmage, but Lane Kiffin's play calling was excellent. I will give him that, and that's the reason they won. Oh my gosh. They take a gamble at it, And it's so close to being picked off by BYU. And if you pick that off, pick six. Pick six. Indiana, Iowa. I thought that Fernando Mendoza played a very mid-game all around. I didn't think he played great compared to last week. What do you expect after last week? Indiana just wants to get the job done. Iowa's a tough place to play. Tough place to travel, especially for Indiana. It's a few-hour flight. But they are able to get it done, and Indiana was 20-13, but it was actually 20-15 because they ran back, blew the clock at the end, got a safety. Tennessee beats Mississippi State 41-34 in overtime. Didn't really watch this game. I didn't even know this was a game today, so I can't tell you much about it. Iowa State killed Arizona. Arizona is overrated. They had a perfect record coming into this game, but I didn't expect them to win. Missouri, they dominate UMass 42-6. Again, I barely even knew this game was going on. Obviously, Oregon, Penn State, Bama, Georgia, both of the away teams won. Currently, we got Colorado, BYU going on 1 second until the half. Colorado leads 14-10. It's 4th and 2 right now, and they've got the ball at their own, I think, 28-yard line. So I think maybe they just take the snap, take a knee. All you gotta do is take 1 second off the clock. Shouldn't be very hard, and then it will be halftime. So Colorado will lead. No, they add 2 seconds, so 3. It doesn't really matter. I mean, just move back 5 steps, take a knee. That's going to blow 3 seconds. Pat Trout of Colorado. How many people does Colorado Stadium hold? How many people does Colorado Boulder Stadium hold? 50,183. About 1,000 less than Keaton. Oh my god, damn. Stop working. Go. But yeah, I feel like the packed house every game. I feel like Colorado hosts like 8 games a year. I feel like every game I ever see them play is at home. Let's see. Okay. Home against Georgia Tech. Home against Delaware. Home against Wyoming. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 2. Wait. Let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 home games. The road games are at Houston, which they lost. At TCU next week. At Utah. At West Virginia. At Kansas State. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to end the stream here, though. Thank you guys for watching. An amazing day of college ball, guys. It's the greatest thing. One of the greatest things that's ever happened. I love college football. Everybody here does. We've got a big time slate of NFL games tomorrow. I'm so excited for it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I was not planning to stream, but here I am. Streaming. So I'm happy I did this. I probably should have started streaming like 4 hours ago for both these games, but I don't know why I didn't. And yeah, that's it for this stream.